mods. Here we go. Ferguson is pulling, slides up to the top. It's Brockway. Ebert. Brockway comes down to the low side, tries to get some grip down there. Ferguson, your leader, though. Ebert. Brockway now, and the 14 of Grindstaff. Alan Ferguson. Here comes Ebert now. Ferguson gets a good run off the top of 3 and 4. Alan Ferguson, Ferguson Farms out of Adrian. Jacob Ebert, 4-time champion here. BT Equipment, Yeoman Race Engines, Hoffman chassis, the 94 of Ebert. Chris Brockway all the way up to the top, and the 03 loses that position. The Grindstaff and the 14 got a little bit too high that time. So good battle up front, Ferguson and Ebert right now. Good battle to this top two. Side-by-side action as Ebert now gets a nose in front of him. Ferguson gets a good run on that top side. He's still your race leader here on lap 5. So just 3 to go. Also a battle for 3rd and 4th back here. Grindstaff and the 03 of Brockway. So 2 by 2 for your top 4 right now. Ferguson with the run here on the top. Good battle up front. Good race here in heat race number 4. The 94 of Ebert as Jason Reeves in the 5R pulls into the infield. So Ebert now gets a nose out in front. Ebert, let's see if he can hang on to it. Ebert scored as your leader that time, maintaining his line. He says, I'm sticking to it right here. Ferguson up top. Who's it going to be? Heat race number 4, B-Mods, as Ferguson gets that good run on the top. Let's see who it's going to be. It's Ferguson. Alan Ferguson in a 20 car. Ebert, followed by Grindstaff, the 03 of Brockway, and Scott Poland. That was a close one at the finish line there. Side by side. Out of 4, here we go. Let's see if the Boomer, John Brooks in the Shark chassis, can make it work tonight. Here comes Devin Irvin there in the yellow 67 right now. Jimmy Go behind the Boomer, John Brooks. John Brooks, all-time feature winner here with 94. That's right, 94 feature wins over the years that he has driven here at Central Missouri Speedway. Here comes Larry Ferris now. Larry Ferris in the 14. Kansas City driver. Behind them, it's Aaron Poe and Michael Mullins. They're side-by-side back there as well. But right now, John the Boomer Brooks, your leader. 8 laps for these guys. So 3 laps in here so far. Devin Irvin now gets by Ferris. John the Boomer Brooks, Brooks Auto LLC. He's a mechanic, has his shop down here in Warrensburg. Good battle in 3rd right now with Devin Irvin and also the 14 of Ferris. We're here with Street Stocks here at Central Missouri Speedway with John the Boomer Brooks. Good battle for 3rd as Jimmy goes hanging on to that spot. 3 wide now as Aaron Poe gets a nose in there. But Devin Irvin, I don't know, Ferris is getting a pretty good run off the top side coming out of turn number 4. Larry Ferris still in 3rd. They're stuck in behind the 60 of Jimmy Go. Can't get around him right now. White flag will be out this time across for John the Boomer Brooks. Talking with him in the pits tonight. Like to see him in winning in victory circle. Right now, the 60 of Jimmy Go. The battle's for 3rd. Now Larry Ferris gets loose up in 2, goes to the high side, loses 2 spots. So Brooks, John the Boomer Brooks, your winner. So the Boomer with his 2nd win, the 60 of Jimmy Go. Devin Irvin, Aaron Poe in the 45. And it's Larry Ferris, Michael Mullins, Jerry Brown, and Jester. And the 51, Randy. So heat race number 2. Side by side as they come out on turn number 4. Heat race number 2. Straight stocks here at Central Missouri Speedway. Cody Frazon all the way up to the top there. Starts to pull out in front. Johnson in the second spot. Here comes Brett Wood now. So Frazon, your early race leader. Heat race number 2. Good speed on that 04 car of Frazon. Has not had a lot of great luck here this year. Has a 4th place finish earlier this year. Scott Johnson's been out for several of our specials. As the caution flag comes out for Kircher, looks like some debris here in turn number 1. That's Chris Kircher. You can see the problems on the front end of that car. Oh, that plastic hanging off there. Hey, here we go. Cody Frazon down into turn 4. Now here comes Brett Wood. Johnson side by side with him. Johnson still hanging on to that second spot. So Brett Wood, Mark Carter, and now Campbell. There's your top 5. This will be lap number 4, so halfway. 8 laps for your streets tonight. Frazon, Johnson, and Wood, your top 3. Here comes Mark Carter now. Mark trying to get some moisture down on the low side there. Good battle for second now with Wood. Low, Johnson high. Looks like Brett Wood trying to take that position away. But Johnson, good race there. That was Brett Wood. Your finish line just beyond Herschel Thompson here. The first pole basically beyond him. So Brett Wood, as the white flag comes out now, Brett Wood, you're up in the second one. Frazon, your leader. Cody Frazon. If he hangs on here, this will be his first win of the season as Carter now moves up into 3rd. And your winner is Cody Frazon, his first heat win. Wood, Carter, Johnson, the 30 of Campbell, Jason Park, Jerry Schmidt, and Chris Kircher there in the 28. Problem with Chris. Plastic torn off the front of that car. Up off the track here, and here we go. 8 laps for your Mighty Modifieds here. Rodney Schweitzer on lap number 1 as he takes it down in low. Here comes Gunnar Martin and the 1K of Carrick. Your leader, though, on lap number 1, Schweitzer. David Wood. Schweitzer gets too high up in turn number 2. So Martin and Carrick, they inherit that lead now. It's Gunnar Martin. But watch for the 1K, Tim Carrick. He's hot this year. Tim Carrick, your points leader with the Modifieds. Tim with 5 feature wins in the Vanderbilt chassis. He has that thing dialed in this year. So Martin's using the high side. Carrick down low through the hubs of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Slides up just a little there. So Gunnar Martin looking strong here so far. So Martin at 75. Martin's auto salvage. Gunnar now slides way up in the 4. Bounces up there. Tim Carrick, Kyle Westerhold, David Wood, and Schweitzer. David Wood first time out this year. But Gunnar, good battle up front here. That'll be 6 laps. White flag comes out next time across. Gunnar Martin. Let's see if Gunnar can hang on here. Looks like he has a sizable enough lead here. Gunnar Martin brings him down into 3 and 4. Gunnar up to the top side of 4 again. Gets a good run up there. Your winner, Gunnar Martin. It's Carrick. Westerhold will take that 3rd spot. It'll be Schweitzer. And then the 82 of David Wood. So his 4th heat win of the year, the 75 of Gunnar Martin, the 1K of Carrick, and the 17 of Westerhold. Those 3 cars will go to the Tech Barn. Here we go. Johnson. Right now, Colson Kirk. Watch for that 1X Mac Johnson. Johnson's not had a lot of luck here, but that is a fast car. Scott Bailey engine. So Kirk, Johnson, BB, and Blackburn. Grindstaff behind them, but it's Colson Kirk here right now in lap number 2. Watch for that 1X of Johnson now as he bounces off of that turn 1 and 2, tries to get a good run on the top. But Colson Kirk, Matt Johnson. Johnson gets a good run there out of 4. Johnson now your new leader. Matt Johnson in the 1X. Matt Johnson doesn't race here every week. He races in the local area. He has a construction business, so sometimes he's out of town. But Johnson, now Kirk and BB, the Rocket Man, and then it's Blackburn there and Grindstaff in the 14. This will be lap number 5 coming. Whoa, this time across as Johnson has to hit the binders there as Grindstaff pulls off in the 14. So Matt Johnson. He is always fast. Matt Johnson in that 1X. Johnson now taking the lead as Colson Kirk trying to hold off the Rocket Man, Rick Beebe. Matt Johnson, MB Custom, Scott Bailey engine. Now the battle for second, though. Here comes the Rocket Man, Beebe. He gets around Kirk for that 2nd spot. With the checkered flag, this will be his 3rd heat win, Matt Johnson. It'll be Beebe, Colson Kirk. The 88 of Blackburn, and then the 14 of Grindstaff, his 3rd heat win this year. So Johnson, Beebe, and Colson Kirk. There's the 88 of Kevin Blackburn. Final heat race of the evening. It'll be Alan Lawrence. As they go side by side, there we go. Johnny Wyman. Up to the top side, Johnny. Lawrence and Pursley, the principal, Jason Pursley. Wyman has a good run up on the top there. Clancy follows him up there, says, I can see where the fast line is up there right now. Oh, and Schultz gets all the way up to the top. Goes around. Lawrence with no place to go. Schultz got hung up on that shelf up on the top side of 3 and 4. Wyman brings them down. 2 laps in, 6 to go. So Wyman, Chad, Clancy, Pursley. Wyman bumps up the top side of turn number 4 there. Clancy down low. It'll be interesting to watch this. Clancy fast tonight. So Clancy, the 21 car. Still Johnny Wyman. Wyman all the way up the top. He's rim riding as well up there, up off the top. With Clancy comes Pursley now. Pursley now gets a nose in. There's 2 and 3 wide right there coming out of turn number 4, heat race number 3 with your modifieds. Wyman with a 15.3 that time, a 15.4. But here comes Pursley now. Also a 15.4. He takes that second spot away, Pursley. White flag will come out this next time across for Johnny Wyman. Johnny got some stuff figured out here tonight. They said they were going to make some changes. Obviously made some good changes. Jason Pursley. And then Clancy, your top 3. Checkered flag comes out. This will be his 3rd heat win this year. Johnny Wyman, Pursley, Clancy, and then it's Alan Lawrence in the 94. Good to see him back out racing in the modified. That completes our heat race action for tonight. We'll take a intermission break, maybe do a little bit of work on the track here. By the way, pull out your driver lists.